Okay, a very happy and special day to everyone, especially to mother. No, at the outset, I'd like to greet you a very happy birthday. This is another milestone in your life, wherein you have to enjoy and celebrate. This is a celebration of life, a celebration of accomplishments, a celebration of thanksgiving, and of course, a celebration for more graces to come. I know that you are happy with your life now because you've been around serving the communities, the underserved communities, and I know that you are still around because you have a purpose in life. And that purpose is, of course, making you a very special person. Well, when I was asked to deliver a message, a birthday message for you, I was a little bit hesitant because I know that there are more people who are closer to you, and I need to find time for a special time rather for me to recollect what I will be saying today. In as much as this is your special day, I also would like that the message that I will have to impart or to deliver today would be something that is special. No, usually when I give my lectures, I give my say messages to anyone who would ask my personal note on a certain issue or a certain matter. I am guided by um an outline. No, so for you to easily remember what I will be saying today, I think I have coined the word because this is your special day, mother. It's not only your birthday, but it's also a very special day. So this will be my guide. My discussion will focus on the word special, no? Because you are special. So I'd like you to remember the letters in the word special, no? So let's go first to letter S. Of course, you know very well that you are now a dual citizen. No, what I mean by dual citizen is that, well, is it okay for me to say that you are now 60 years old? And that is what I meant by a dual citizen. 60, it's a celebration of life at 60 years old. Uh, you should enjoy, rather, you should enjoy uh, your age of 60 because not all people will get to enjoy that age, no? So S would refer to 60. 60 by the word letter S. And of course, letter S would also tell something about your story, no? Your story. So letter S would also pertain to your story. At age 60, I know that you have undergone so many challenges. You have overcome already adversities in life which you never expected they would come. So you could write a book, mother, no? You could already write a book with all these experiences that you have encountered in life that have emboldened you as a person and as a chameleon, not a chameleon, no, Carmelite nun, no? So I guess this 60 years old that you are now uh, will tell a great story behind it. Whenever you come to our house, you relate the stories that you have gone through before you became a Carmelite nun. And you are proud to tell that because that story is actually something that will make you a better person, a bolder person, a person of substance. And these experiences you cannot do away because you cannot write a book, no, which does not contain a very good plot, isn't it? So that S will indicate that you are 60 years old, a celebration of life, celebration of accomplishments, a celebration of more graces to come. And S would also tell us that behind that 60 years old that you are now is a great story. So S. So, okay, We go now to P, the second letter in the word special. P would be your celebration this year would be quite different from what you had in the past because P uh, would pertain to pandemic. No, we have never imagined that we will go through this long period of time when we will be in hibernation. All of us will be in hibernation because of the coronavirus. But things have improved a little bit, but it's still there. No, so it's an extraordinary celebration because you will just be confined among yourselves because of the pandemic. You know very well that we cannot get out most of the time, so you cannot invite so many friends, me included. So it's a different celebration this time, making it something unique or something different. So letter P. And of course, letter P would also stand for I know your story that you were relating before that you were very persistent or you are very persistent in becoming a nun, no, a Carmelite nun. And right now, as you are the head of the Carmelite convent of the Holy Trinity and the Mother of God, you have shown that persistence and perseverance really pay off, no, in life. So P would stand for pandemic. It's an extraordinary circumstance that you are celebrating your birthday today. P would also stand for your perseverance and your persistence to overcome all the adversities and struggles that come along your way. And of course, P would also stand for you have a purpose in life. And that purpose is, of course, to be a Carmelite nun whose life is dedicated to a life of prayer. So P would stand for many things actually. It would stand for pandemic, it would stand for purpose in life, it would stand for being persistent, persevering, and of course it would stand for many things that you have encountered in the past. No? Letter E, the third letter in the word special, letter E would perhaps stand for your extraordinary and exceptional quality, no, that separates you from the others. No, you have that exceptional quality, extraordinary quality, something that is very unique. Wherein being a leader of your team or being a leader of your convent would spell the difference where the direction of your institution will go. No, so you have an exceptional leader in the Carmelite convent of the Holy Trinity and Mother of God by the presence of Mother Trinidad. And that one is something that you should be proud of because she knows what she is doing. She knows where the institution will go to, will direct the path of the institution in a way wherein it will be beneficial not only to the community, your community, but also to the people at large. So E would stand for your extraordinary character, your exceptional character, which is cut above the rest. E would also stand for perhaps expansion and growth. Not too long ago, when I was visiting your convent there in Kawakawa, I was just looking at a very small structure at the time. Actually, it's just a structure that is built on wooden materials. But now I could see the development and the expansion of your convent, and that one is of course attributable to you as their leader. No, you know what you are doing. You are not after your own welfare, but you are also looking at the welfare not only among your people but also the community at large, no, wherein you operate. Now, as I could see, the expansion has really gone full blast, no? Not only in Santa Cruz, but also in Kawakawa. It was not like that before, but I could see from the pictures now that you have done a lot. No, you have done a lot in the service of the community. So E would uh, pertain to your exceptional character, your extraordinary character that brings about extraordinary expansion. No? So, thanks to you, Mother, for taking care of your own flock. Then, letter C, the fourth letter in the word special, would perhaps refer to you being a Carmelite nun. No? You are really destined to be a Carmelite nun. This is what they say. No? If you are really destined on a certain matter or on a certain event, then it will happen. This might be really, the things that have happened in your life might be the will of God, the plan of God. And if it is the plan or the will of God, then we cannot do anything. We cannot veer away from the plan of the divine master. No? So you are now, being a Carmelite now, you are now professing the uh, the duties as well as the responsibilities that have been bestowed to you by God. No? So C would be your sense of purpose as a Carmelite nun. So you are really destined to be there as a Carmelite nun. Now, I talked about expansion and growth earlier, which is under letter E, by expansion. The one more reason for that extraordinary expansion is because of letter C. And what's that? Well, by cooperation among the members of your community, no? Cooperation as well as collaboration with other stakeholders in your group. No, there is cooperation, there is collaboration. That's why you are succeeding. You know how to communicate with them also. So there is communication, there is collaboration, there is cooperation between and among your group or among the members of your group. So that brings about extraordinary expansion and growth. No? So letter C would uh, tell us about your Carmelite life, your life as a Carmelite nun. It will also speak of your communication with other people, with other stakeholders. It would also refer to your collaboration and your cooperation between and among the members of your community. So this brings us now to the fifth, which is the letter I. No? Well, I could think of the letter I as what? When I speak of I, you have become an idol. No, actually, you have become an icon. No, icon in the Carmelite community. Imagine that, mother. No, you are already an icon in the Carmelite community. You are the idol of everyone. You serve as the inspiration of the members of your group and also in the community that you operate. No, so I would pertain to being the icon of the Carmelite convent of the Holy Trinity and the Mother of God. You are also the idol of so many people. Perhaps they are not just telling you, but they draw inspiration from your work, because they see that you are always with good intentions and motivation. So I would be referring to you are the icon, you are the idol, you are the inspiration of so many people, not only in your community, but going beyond. Then there are two more letters which I would say are equally important. No, letter A. Well, we have talked about you being an icon. Letter A would perhaps um refer to all, no, yung sana all, no, which is very common, which is common expression now, no, sana all would pertain to you being an icon, being the idol and being the inspiration of all who may come to know you, because they see that your work has inspired them, has motivated them also to go on and fulfill the duties and obligations that are bestowed upon them. A would also pertain to your accomplishments. No, your accomplishments are extraordinary. I have seen that in Kawakawa, I have seen that in Santa Cruz, and I believe that without a strong leader, you could not um, create these accomplishments, which I believe is a work of an ordinary person. I think you are being guided by the Lord, by the Blessed Mother to do all these things so that you could accomplish more, not only for your community but even in your life. And then finally, we have the letter L. L would be, of course, with all the things that you have done, you already have your legacy here on earth. No? Your legacy is, of course, a selfless sacrifice of serving the community, your life of being a prayerful person. You are praying for all of us, for all the people in the world, and for the world itself. That's a lasting legacy. L would stand for legacy, something that is not bestowed upon ordinary people. You are an extraordinary person who is tasked to do a lasting legacy. And of course, because of all these things that you do, L would also refer to love. No? Love. When we speak of love, we are talking about, of course, the cross. No? It's like the chameleon cross. No? First, the vertical line would refer to your love to God. No? Yung cross na ganyan. The cross, the vertical line would, of course, refer to your love to God, first and foremost. Then the horizontal line would pertain to love to your fellow men. No? So if we interpret the cross represents love. Love because the horizontal line would refer to your love to God. And then of course your horizontal line would refer to love to your fellow men. This having said, of course, you need to celebrate. You need to be proud of your accomplishments. And we hope that in the years to come, you will not get tired of continuing your work as a Carmelite nun who has done so many things or so many legacies which are hard to forget. Okay? Once again, Mother Trinidad, happy birthday. And I'm praying that you will still make it up to the century mark. Okay, thank you and good day, everyone.